Hello, welcome back to Hildibrand Agent and Inquiry. We are going to start the next quest, which is called The Business of Betrothal. And we start at Ellie down here. Ellie has put her skills as a reporter to good use. Ah, there you are. I've been doing some investigating on my own since we last parted. I believe I found our Lapis Maiden. The girl's name is Arabella, daughter of one Master Guguremu, a prominent member of the East Aldenard Trading Company. Her eyes and hair a most exceptional shade of blue. Her beauty is a talk of the Sultanate. Her purported beauty, I should say. You see, none have actually seen the girl in the flesh. Apparently her father is the overprotective sort. Some say that the maiden has never set foot outside the family's well-guarded estate. But all this is about to change. Rumor has it that the girl is to be wed, and not just anyone, mind you, to the heir to the Bruguiere Consortium. The formal announcement is said to be made at a commemorative feast to be jointly hosted by the two family businesses. The venue is Costa del Sol, where preparations are going on as we speak. Word on the street is that the bride-to-be will be making a rare public appearance. It is here that the thief intends to strike. I couldn't be more certain of it. Pick your interest, have I? My sources tell me that the bride's father is already in Costa del Sol overseeing the preparations. This is one scoop I'm not going to miss, and you're welcome to come along. Okay. The thief is going to steal a bride, you say? Okay, let's go to Costa del Sol. Okay, oh, it's just over here. It's fine. Not that far. Of course it's a Lalafell. But then? Is the girl a Lalafell too? You are not one of my associates. This banquet is for invited guests only. If you have no business here, be on your way at once. Beg pardon, good sir. My name is Ellie, reporter for the Mithril Eye. If I might have just a moment of... Ah yes, that two-gill sensationalist rag. I read your tiresome screed about the self-styled phantom thief and his letter of challenge. You have come to tell me my daughter is in danger. I can assure you that your concern is entirely unwarranted. I have not kept my Arabella safe to this day to see her whisked away from me by some fly-by-night rogue. I have spared no expense in securing the best protection that money can buy. These dudes... Sure, they look reliable with their goggles and their pompadour and those beard. The brass blades of the Gerbera, an elite unit of the most lethal swordsmen in the Sultanate. They say one of them once caused a man's heart to burst just by looking at him askance. The moment they set eyes on the would-be thief would be his last. If the thief is obliging enough to allow himself to be seen, or do those goggles serve some purpose other than making the wearer look utterly ridiculous? They do, don't they? They're still smiling. That fake smile. Consulting Inspector Briardian, your reputation precedes you, and what, pray tell, would you propose? I have promised some of the wealthiest men in the realm that my daughter will be attending the festivities. To renege on my word would have dire implications for the family trade. My proposal is a simple one. Entrust the investigation to me. The thief will be in shackles before the banquet commences, and it will cost you not a whiff of your precious jewel. Very well. Let's see if your reputation is deserved. But consider yourself warned. Greater fortunes than you will ever know hinge upon this banquet. I will not tolerate any disturbances. Such touching concern for his coin purse. If only he could muster the same for his daughter. Yeah, he didn't really talk much about the daughter, didn't he? But do tell, Inspector, after he slipped under our noses the last time, what makes you so confident that you can catch our thief this time around? Our man may boast 1,000 faces, but he has but a single modus operandi, and it is painfully obvious. A letter of challenge, a precious treasure whisked away from its rightful owner in the broad light of day. This tells me that our thief is an attention seeker with supreme confidence in his abilities. Doubtless he means to target the maiden using the same methods he used to abscond with the treaty blade. Even now, the fiend is in our midst, having assumed the identity of someone who will be in close proximity to Miss Arabella at the feast. I have already narrowed the field. Arabella's betrothed, Vanes, will be an obvious target for our thief. So too will be his father, Morgant. Vane and Morgant. Yalto Noto and his wife Sainana, the guests of honor, will give a toast to the couple's happiness. Both will be standing close to the stage where the bride-to-be is set to appear. Okay, I doubt the thief, who from the last case is human size, will be able to turn into a Lalafell. Unless of course he could afford Fantasias. Needless to say, we cannot rule out Guguremu himself. Finally, we have Leeuwenhard, a steward of Guguremu's estate and Miss Arabella's personal attendant. This guy, okay? And these three assholes, of course. All the key players, save for the Lapis Maiden herself, have assembled in Costa del Sol. Doubtless a phantom thief lurks among them, his face concealed, gathering information and planning his course of attack. Oh, there he is. We will begin our questioning of the suspects immediately. Should you encounter any suspicious individuals, you are to report to me at once. Oh, the fish. That's harsh of you, Braden. Hildibrand Manderville. I could smell the stench of idiocy and incompetence from a mile away. The pleasure is all mine, contriving Inspector Bearden. Forgive me for not revealing myself sooner. I was simply conducting a bit of preliminary undercover investigative work. The guys are still clapping. Yet to see through my ingenious disguise with such ease, yes, I dare say your powers of observation rival even my own. Fear not, friends. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, have arrived to defend the maiden's honor as only a Manderville man can. There he is. Ugh. He does realize there's still a fish on his head, doesn't he? Good Inspector. I realize we have not seen eye to monocle in the past, but a fair maiden's virtue, mayhap her very life, is at stake. From one gentleman to another, let us put aside our differences. Yes, I would welcome your assistance in this case. Sure, it's your case. Me? Assist you? Aren't you a funny man? Oh, it makes no matter. My plan is so flawless that not even your bungling can interfere this time. If you wish to assist me, you may do so by keeping watch over the suspects. In the meantime, I have promisingly to investigate. I shall return before the banquet begins. While I know this may be asking much, do try not to do anything too stupid in my absence, will you? I will speak with you, but not here. I will be waiting for you outside Costa del Sol. Come quickly, for we do not have the luxury of time. Okay. Okay, if you say so. You've come, excellent. With that buffoon suitably distracted, we can get to more important matters. But before we proceed, what might I call you? What? My name is unremarkable? Fuck you! An unremarkable name, but it will suffice. Now answer me this, Ryan. You were there when the phantom thief, in the guise of Lady Dorilda, stole off with the treaty blade. Was there anything about our foe's disguise that struck you as particularly noteworthy? The identical appearance. The obvious answer, and yet all too many. A certain self-styled gentleman comes to mind. Could not recognize a clue if it hit him upside the face. Your observation is astute. A thorough inspection of the mask left behind at the scene revealed a tiny prism sewn into the fabric. It is this stone that allows him to change appearances at will. Clearly, our man is no ordinary thief. Magics far outside the grasp of the common folk are at his disposal. This, in itself, gives us insight into his identity and his ways. And yet, this is not what caught my eye. No, from movements to mannerisms to that utterly obnoxious personality, the thief did not merely look like Lady Dorilda, he was her. Such a feat could not be accomplished by magical trickery alone. We are dealing with a clever and thorough criminal, not content to rely on his ample powers of disguise. He studies his targets closely before assuming their identities. He emulates them utterly and completely, that not even their closest friends or family could detect that aught is amiss. All the key players arrived at Costa del Sol 3 days ago, when preparations for the banquet began. This will afford our thief more than enough time to study his would-be target. And yet, some disguises are more challenging than others. Put yourself in the mind of our phantom, Ryan. If you were the thief, whose identity would you first assume? I think a brass blade might make more sense. What are the guess? I'm doing some investigative work on my own. What are the guess? A lot of fellas out of the question. I think the brass blades would make more sense. Precisely. Clearly you are far less useless than the bumbling inspector whose company you keep. Strong in number, few in words, able to come and go as they please, a fearsome reputation to scare away any who would draw near enough to realize something was amiss. An ideal entry into Costa del Sol for our man. Deducing as much, I made a point to question brass blades in the area. Little to my surprise, I learned that there was one man who had not been seen at his favorite alehouse for 3 days past. Our thief has not made a habit of wanton murder. Doubtless a poor man is lying naked in a ditch not far from here. In addition to general security duties, each of the blades has been assigned to serve as bodyguard for one or more of the guests. If the man can tell us of his assigned charge, like as not, his answer will reveal the current identity of our thief. Our thief would not have had the time to carry the unconscious man far. I will canvass the immediate area. You begin your search on the outskirts of Costa del Sol. Okay. Where? Oh, there, okay. Sure. South. I shall go south. The brass blades makes the most sense. Okay, there it is. Brass blade of the Jabera. Excellent. You are one of the less incompetent assistants I have worked with. Come on, give me more credit than that. Thank the gods, please. Free me from these chains before the snippers eat me alive. There. Now, tell me all that you can remember about what happened to you and try to be brief. We just arrived in Costa del Sol, had a briefing of sorts. Master Guguremu gave us each our orders, who we'd be looking after and the like. Had a mind to tour the area, get my bearings. Next thing I knew, I felt a thwack on the back of my head. When I came to, here I was, stripped to my skivvies. Much to the chagrin of those of us who have to look at you. You say you received orders from Master Guguremu. Who was to be your charge? My memory's hazy, but one was Morgan, father of the groom. The other was a Lala-felling gent from Limsa. Yalto Noto. Now try your best to remember. Were there any other guests with whom you were ordered to interact? Come to think of it, yes. There was also the steward Lowenhart. I was to review with him the schedule of events, discuss the protection or key supplies, that sort of thing. Morgan, Yalto Noto, and Lowenhart, thank you. For an incompetent fool, your testimony has proved astonishingly enlightening. I shall see this man back to the city and into the possession of some new clothes, after which I shall return to Costa del Sol to continue the investigation. Go on ahead of me and, for the love of the gods, just make sure the imbecile doesn't cause too much trouble in my absence. I'll try. I can't promise anything. Okay. No, I'm not fighting that giant crab. Go away. Okay. Here. Hello, Hildibrand. Oh, you changed back to your old clothes. Ah, there you are, friend, and not a moment too soon, for I was about to commence my investigation in earnest. Tell me, did your and Inspector Brereton's avenue of inquiry bear fruit? It did. Morgan, Yaltonoto, and the steward Lowenhart, you say? This does not surprise me. Yes, I had considered them all exceptionally suspicious from the start. Pray tell, why? With the Lapis Maiden in danger, we cannot afford a moment's delay. I, Hildibrand, shall have our teeth in shackles before the inspector returns. Fear not, friend. The inspector shall be none the wiser. Ha ha! If he had hoped to nab the fiend for himself, he should not have simplified the task for me so. Ah, there is one of our suspects standing suspiciously under the canopy over there. Just you wait, fiend. I shall rip the mask from your face and reveal you for the rogue that you are. Don't go attacking the guests like that, Hildibrand. Please don't. Okay, here. Oh, oh no. It's Guguremu, Morgan, and Vanes. Don't be brash, Hildibrand. Stand back, friend. The man we pursue is a criminal mastermind. The merest slip of the tongue could put our case, nay, our very lives, in danger. But have no fear, Miss Ellie. Ready your quill, that you might record my every word as I employ the time-honored art of parley, handed down from Manderville men of ages past, to reveal our foe. I can think of few topics that would interest my readers, less than your blatherings. Just catch a thief so I can have my story, would you? Don't worry, Inspector, I brought my quill and journal too. Your adoring fans won't miss a word. Capital. This is why you are my favorite assistant, Nashu. Now behold, as I ensnare our prey with a web of words leading to his inevitable demise. Good evening, Master Guguremu, and a fine evening it must be. For you, most of all, allow me to offer my most heartfelt congratulations on your betrothal to the enchanting Miss Arabella. I think you got it wrong. What is this nonsense? Arabella is my daughter. You... Just who in the seven hells are you anyway? Gods! Gods! Ha ha ha! Now hold your chocobos, Guguremu. I recognize the lad. This is Hildibrand, agent of inquiry and an inspector extraordinaire. Come to save the lovely lass from the clutches of the phantom thief, have ye? I reckon we owe the man our gratitude, eh, Vanes? The phantom thief, balderdash and rot, if you ask me. That said, my betrothed must be quite the beauty indeed, to have such rumors told about her. Perhaps she's worthy of me after all, ha ha ha. Oh, I don't like him already. I don't think he is suitable for the Lapis Maiden. He exudes an unusual degree of confidence for such an effete, fashion-challenged youth. Most suspicious. He at least got that right. He's a damn sight easier on the eyes than you. No, no, no. I don't agree. Ha ha ha, that's me, Vanes. Ever calm in the face of danger. Truly his father's son. A worthy heir to the Brigade Consortium and a worthy match for my daughter, I must say. Yes, I foresee many years of prosperity for our families. Or family, I should say. Ho ho! Which reminds me, Master Vanes, Arabella asked me to convey her gratitude to you for the golden clasp you sent some months ago. It has not left her neck since today. Oh, that little trinket was nothing. Tell your daughter the greatest treasures in the realm will be hers once we are wed. Ha ha! The time-honored Manderville art of parley. We'd be sleeping with the fishes now had Morgan not spoke up on your behalf. That said, nothing about the interactions between the trees struck me as particularly unnatural. Ha ha ha, let's not rush to conclusions, Miss Ellie. A gentleman fancies a more methodical approach. Yes, everything is proceeding according to my master plan. Whoops, I was supposed to be taking this down, wasn't I? Everything is proceeding according to my master plan. I sought only to earn the trust of the families before confronting Yaltonoto and Leeuwenhard, who have aroused my suspicion from the start. Come, we have a thief to apprehend. Who do you think is the thief? Who do you think is the thief? Okay, there is Yaltonoto. I don't think it's this two, because Lalafell, come on. How would the thief, like, you could, because the concealment trick is in the mask itself, the face. It's not the body, so I don't think it's these two. Leeuwenhard, perhaps. But then this is Final Fantasy, we'll never know. I've not seen your faces round here. With the East Alternate Trading Company, are ye? Why yes, good sir. Very much with them. Some might even say we are the East Alternate Trading Company. Ha ha ha. Oh ho, pleasure to meet ye, do tell. Is the Lapis Maiden as lovely as they say? Sainana here's no slouch herself, but like me, she's getting on in years. No offense intended, my dear. Oh, but where are my manners? Yaltonoto or the Brugere Consortium? And this might be wife, Sainana. I look forward to many profitable dealings with you and yours in the moons and years to come. Okay, they are with the groom. I dare say this wedding and the joining together of our family businesses couldn't be happening at a better time. What with all manner of fell beasts and bismen taking aim at our wares. Why, Just the other day, a shipment of imported foodstuffs was waylaid by the mandragoras. Nasty buggers, a lot of them. If I were 20 years younger, I'd dice them up myself and make a salad out of. Ye have heard of the mandragoras, haven't ye? But of course, I once spent a year honing body and mind with the fists of Rauga. My fellow monks and I would chant several hundred mantra words a day. Mantra and mandragoras are different things. And your food stores were occasionally raided by the ruthless band of rogue vegetables known as the mandragoras, yes? Will it kill you to read the mitral eye and educate yourself from time to time? A fearsome lot they are. Rumor has it that they'll not rest until every fruit or vegetable harvested for consumption has been freed from captivity. Why? They struck at the larder here just days ago. Our supplies were decimated. Fear not, milady. I was able to arrange for an emergency shipment to replace the stolen produce. It arrived safely some time ago. Settle down, Sainana. Forgive me, wife. She always saying how meat is bad for her figure, and with that, I best go prepare me speech. Carry on, lads. Criminy. None of those three were suspicious in the least, but we must not give up hope, lest he of many faces have the last laugh. Where there is a will, a gentleman shall find a way. Come, Nashu. We must move quickly, or the Lapis Maiden shall not be the only one to come to harm. You speak so fast, Inspector. The sign of a quick mind, I'm sure. Now, where was I? Give up hope. Here many faces will laugh last. The Lapis Maiden shall not be the only one to come to harm. I'm not sure that captures the Inspector's intended meaning, yeah. But there's no time for us to be standing around. Inspector Bearden will be back any moment now, and he's not the type to suffer excuses. Quite so, Miss Ellie. Fortunately, I have a plan. Let us investigate the foodstuff of which Master Leeuwenhoek spoke. Should we find any contradictions in his testimony, we can consider the man a prime suspect. Inspector Bearden will be back before long. Come, Nashu. This is no time to delay. Nice sunrise, though. That is a very nice sunrise. This place is so pretty. Okay, we'll go investigate the food stuff. On the beach? Are those just coconuts? Crates of assorted foodstuffs and a veritable host of luscious-looking coconuts. It appears that our man Leeuwenhoek spoke true? Ye gods! Are those explosives? I spy concealed amongst these coconuts? Perhaps I spoke in haste. It will appear that we have found our phantom thief after all. What? They are bombs. Oh, those are mine, Inspector. I was looking for a place to set them down, you see. And those coconuts were looking awfully lonely. Ah, I see. Nashu. Nashu! Far be it from me to cast doubt on your choice of hobbies, but why in the name of the 12 would you possess you to bring your creations to an investigation? Well, they were so helpful in jogging your memory that one time, and I just thought, does this mean you won't be needing this piece of driftwood either? Your enthusiasm is always admirable, Nashu, but in this event, I fear it's somewhat misdirected. Now, set the driftwood down over there and concentrate on taking your notes like the astute assistant you are. What driftwood? Oh, it is a driftwood. Surprisingly. I say, we are most fortunate that confounding Inspector Bearden is otherwise occupied at the moment. Were he to chance upon this scene, he would veritably explode in rage. Now, let's dispose of these things before an errant ember sends us all to a fiery demise. We are all going to a fiery demise, isn't it? Confounding Inspector Bearden, explode a fiery demise. Got it. Are you sure about that? Oh. Oh, don't look now. But someone has returned at the absolutely worst possible time. Oh no. And there's fire over there. Why? Why is there fire over there? You two are supposed to be keeping an eye on the suspect and staying out of trouble, yes? The inspector will have a fit if he sees you here. But, Miss Ellie, should Inspector Bearden come upon these explosives, the consequences will be even more dire. Ryan and I will see that Inspector keeps a wide berth of this speech. You two just get out of here and be quick about it. Quick thinking, Miss Ellie. Come, Nashu. We shall return for your creations once Inspector Bearden has been led safely from the scene. Investigation calls us, and we must heed its cry. Okay, let's see if we will meet our fiery demise. Okay, the fire is this thing. Bearden. A burst of inspiration. Inspector Bearden would share with you his latest findings. So Hildibrand has managed thus far not to destroy anything. Consider me something almost resembling impressed. Haha, indeed. But enough about Hildibrand. Ryan and I have been waiting to hear your latest theories. We should go somewhere quiet and... An excellent idea, Miss Ellie. Ah, yes. That spot just over there by the crates should suffice. No, not by the crates. There? Of all places? But surely we could find somewhere more scenic. I'm not here on vacation. I'm here to solve a case. Besides, we cannot afford to have our conversation overheard. That junk-littered beach should afford us some welcome privacy. Yes, Inspector. Privacy indeed. Bloody hells. Don't worry, Ryan. I'll figure out some way to lead him clear of the bombs. Do your best. This is not gonna end well, isn't it? Oh no. Did he not notice the bombs? I mean, Hildibrand did. The driftwood? Uh-huh. Okay. Is it just me, or is there a bit of a chill in the air? Perhaps we should go someplace warm. Yes. I, for one, welcome a respite from the sweltering heat. Besides, this will not take long. If you insist, Inspector. Oh! Through the questioning of a brass blade attack by our quarry, I have identified the three individuals most likely to be our thief in disguise. To wit, Morgan, Yaltonoto, and Leeuwenhard. The three of us shall split up, with each of us keeping watch over... Ahem. Are the two of you listening? Of course we are. Beg pardon, Inspector. You look unwell, Miss Ellie. Perhaps you are right. I, too, feel a chill wind blowing in. Mayhap we should continue our conversation elsewhere. Ah, yes, please. Ah, but there is no need. Wait here, and I shall build us a fire. Haha, methinks the Inspector has taken leave of his senses. The chance of locating suitable kindling on these barren shores is infinitesimal. Are you sure? Oh no, the driftwood. Here we are. This piece of driftwood should serve perfectly. And as fortune would have it, I just happen to have a flintstone on my person. Oh. Oh no. His jaw dropped. Oh no. There is no cause for alarm. There's not blood that courses through the inspector's veins, but eyes. I could not fathom a series of events that would lead such a calm and composed individual to lose his firm grip on that fiery torch. Remarkable insight, Inspector. I must record these words for posterity. Whee! It's flying! No! Oh no! What have we here? Everything is proceeding according to my master plan? I'm so sorry. Could this be another challenge from the fiend? Oh no. What a misunderstanding. This chain of events. Surely you jest, Inspector. It looks nothing like his usual cards, see? Doubles is just the idle ravings of some madman. Yes, yes. Perhaps so, but we must exercise due caution. Ah, there are 2 more pages. Oh no. Oh no. Give up hope. He of many faces will laugh last. It is not the lapis maiden alone that shall come to harm. It is more direct than his previous challenges, but there can be no doubt as to the sender. But what is this talk of another victim? The final page holds the answer, no doubt. Oh no. What did she write again? The final page? Confounding Inspector Briarden will meet a fiery demise. Oh no! Oh no! Wow! Oh shit! Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god! Catch it! Catch it! What are you catching? Oh no! Oh! What? What is this dumb luck? Come on! Don't move! Oh no. Oh my god. Rip Hildibrand, rest in pieces. Oh. What a disaster. And he saved him though. You saw through the fiend's rules. But how? Let's just call it reporter's intuition. Are you hurt? A ringing in my ears, but otherwise no worse for the wear. You have my gratitude. Aw, that's cute. At least he survived. Hildibrand Manderville, were you able to learn all of the fiend who made this ignoble attempt on my life? Sure. The fiend. Yes, the fiend. I exhausted every effort, Inspector, yet I fear our quarry proves ever elusive. Excellent. I might have died of shock if you had. At any rate, our foe has revealed himself as no mere thief, but a madman who will resort to cold-blooded murder. We must redouble our vigilance, lest the others come to harm. Vigilance, yes. Vigilance is the order of the day. Why in the name of the gods, Tall's teeth? Those vegetables cost a fortune, and they are ruined. Ruined! Agent of inquiry, more like agent of injury and incompetence. You are to replace the supplies that you destroyed before the banquet begins, or I will see the entire lot of you rot in jail. Sorry, a little bit gassy from lunch just now. Okay. That was eventful. Okay, here. That Leeuwenhoek. How much is it to get the coconuts? What was that terrible explosion coming from the beach? Is everyone safe? Fear not, the fiend's artless attempt on my life has been thwarted. Sadly, your food supply did not escape unscathed. Master Guguremu bids that the damaged ingredients be replaced with all speed. Good gods, this is no thief, this is a madman. As for replacing the ingredients, I fear that will prove a difficult task. Those crates contain imported vegetables of considerable rarity, you see. Vegetables that are in particularly short supply these days. What with the mandragoras at large? Even if I were to place the order immediately, it would likely take days to arrive. The mandragoras? I have heard of that fell band. Tell me, what manner of vegetables did they steal? The rarest was an import from the Far East. I do not recall the name, but it very closely resembled the Eorzan dragon pepper, save for its color, which was a deep purple. Like an eggplant? Methinks you does worry too much, Master Leeuwenhoek. Our course of action is clear. We need only storm into the den of these overgrown weeds and steal your precious purple dragon peppers back. I would advise against that, Inspector. These are no ordinary mandragoras, but rather a bloodthirsty band of killers given succulent flesh. Even the brass blades of the Gerbera prove unable to resist them. Oh ho, a formidable foe indeed, but only dare a brave soul in our midst with a want for taking on fearsome enemies with not a shred of concern for his own well-being. Ah, you mean me. Your eyes, friend, they speak to me. They say, I, yes, I shall vanquish these rogue vegetables and deliver the purloined goods back to their rightful owner. Sure, I guess. You are truly a godsend, adventurer. One Sundimal of the Yellow Jackets has been charged with defending the roads from the Mandragoras. If anyone would have knowledge of their current whereabouts, it would be him. Without those ingredients, Master Guguremu is like to cook me instead. Please, friend, you're my only hope. A gentleman would never let his comrade face danger alone. Let us away to Limsa together. Okay. Limsa lower decks. Let's go. Whereabouts in the lower decks though? Oh, there he is, just over here. If you've come for the Mandragoras, I fear you're half a bell too late. As were we, blast it all. To hear the poor merchant tell it, no sooner had he opened his cargo hold to check on the shipment of vegetables than did an onion turn on him, screeching bloody murder. Fled his own vessel in sheer terror he did. By the time he came to his senses, it had set sail without him. The merchant left for Aleport, hoping to recoup his losses. If you mind to go after the culprits, you might lend an ear to his sad tale. Okay. Ah, is the thrill of the chase not invigorating, friend? The ferry docked by Fisherman's Bottom will carry us to Aleport. Let's be swiftly on our way. Okay, I can just fly directly to Aleport, right? Instead of like following Hildibrand's instruction to go to the port and take the ship. Just fly there. Easier. Okay, outside? No. Here. On the docks. Tiny trader. Eek! Don't sting on me like that! I thought you were a feral turnip, a murderous eggplant, or something like that. Think I just do ye, you'd be singing a different tune if a shot of tomato juice almost took out your eye as it did mine. My eye! By the time I regained me wits, they already set sail with me ship and me livelihood. I'm ruined, ruined! If I never see another bleeding onion till the end of me days, it'll be too soon. Okay, set sail. Oh, the tiny trader will ask you to save the realm from a vegetable scourge. Oh, these guys are the Mandragoras. Okay. To hear most say, the Mandragoras are a nasty lot, a right pain in the arse to farmers and the provisioners the realm over. Let me tell ye, friend, that ain't the least of it. Freeing their fellow fronts from our ladders and tables is but the beginning. The bulbous blackguards have a far grander scheme. Revolution! Madness, ye say. Take a ferry to the Isles of Umbra and see with your own eyes. A veritable vegetable kingdom where eggplants and turnips rule with an iron fist. This muscle-bound fellow with the dim expression. I could swear I've seen his face somewhere before. Bugger me, if you ain't the undead overlord that fancies himself a gentleman inspector. Which would make you could it be? The adventurer that bested the thieving duelist in single combat? Sure. Yes. Well, bugger me and call me inspector. Tell me, is it true the duelist traveled with the demon bird whose crow could split the heavens? But that's neither here nor there. Look, I don't know about you, but I ain't so keen on the notion of calling a bloody tomato your grace. And that's exactly the fate we're in for if we don't nip this revolution in the bud. And I mean that literally. As we speak, the Mandragoras are planting themselves a whole army of their own kind on the Isles of Umbra. You'd be doing the whole realm a favor if you could go there and uproot them before the harvest comes. Many a case have I solved in my day, but I've not matched wits with sentient plant life before. This should prove quite exhilarating. To the Isles of Umbra. Okay, let's go. Ferry skipper. Isles of Umbra. Yes. Okay, oh, Mandragora bud. Oh? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's my interpretation. You feel a hostile gaze upon you. Okay, I picked up a mandragora, plucked it out of the ground. Okay, there's another one here. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. You feel a hostile gaze upon you. Okay. Who's that? Hawk Championship. Why are you hiding here? Why are you hiding here, sir? This one is taking longer. This one is singing blah 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 blah. Hostile gaze. Okay, what now? Oh. What happened to you, Hildibrand? There's nothing else around here, right? Except for Hildibrand. Okay, let's pull him out. Friend, my pursuit of the mandragoras has led me beneath the surface. Yes, they must be down here. Ugh, somewhere. Sure. Commence the mandragoras? Oh, it's a fate. Okay, level sync, sure. Where? Oh, there they are. Oh, so big? Oh, shit. What is that one doing? Come on over here, you asshole. What are you guys doing? Oh, this is so weird. Stand still, you guys. Okay, the eggplant seems to want to come close. Okay. Rather than taking them all together at once, I'm just going to focus on one whenever possible. Even that is proving to be difficult. Okay, Tomato King and Eggplant is... Come back! Tomato King, come back! Heirloom Scream! Okay, that one's dead. You're next, Scarlet Jester. Okay, Eggplant, you're next. Okay, and next is Mandragora Queen. Oh! Onion Prince, you'll be next then. Come on! Come back! Stop running away! Okay, she's dead, she's dead. You're next. What buff do you put yourself? Oh, damage taken is reduced. Okay, okay. He's not... Okay, he's dying. I thought he wasn't dying, which would be awful. So this quest is where these things come from. I do have the minions. Onion Prince, Eggplant Knight, Garlic Jester, Tomato King, and Mandragora Queen. I do have them, so they're from this quest. And I've seen like plushies and merchandises of them as well. Impeccably fought, my friend. I only wish I had seen the battle with my own eyes. You may go on ahead to Costa del Sol. I shall be along as soon as I extricate myself. Do you need help? Hildibrand, I can help you, you know. I'm out here. But I guess you don't want my help. Bye then! Okay. Oh, no. Pressed the wrong button. Okay, I have... Wait, I killed the mandragoras, but I have not gotten back the vegetables. And then suddenly it started raining. The weather do change fast. You return. I fear you might end up a tasty snack for a crazed head of cabbage. Oh, I do have the stolen foodstuffs. The stolen foodstuffs! You saved my hide today. Oh, but I must see if those purple dragon peppers are intact. Master Guguremu is quite particular about his seasonings. Oh, can I come too? I've never seen a purple dragon pepper before. That wild vegetable chase was a pleasant diversion, but it is time we return to the case. Now, there must be some clue that yet eludes us. Core, the peppers have changed color! What's this? Peppers that possess the same powers of disguise as our many-faced foe? A gentleman must needs investigate. Oh. A striking shade of blue, quite far from the purple that Master Lewin had described. Perhaps we recovered the wrong crate. But look here, Inspector. The crate is clearly marked for Costa del Sol. How curious. Did I say purple? I mean a purplish blue or bluish purple? The two colors are really quite similar when you think about it. Sure. These peppers have a most distinctive hue. No man could reasonably mistake it for any shade of purple. Unless, of course, he was wearing a very particular sort of eyewear at the time. Ha! The charade is up! After the man! It is all as I suspected all along. The goggles have proved the key to cracking the case. With speed, Nashu! The fiend must be brought to justice. Oh. He was wearing the goggles while inspecting the crate of vegetables when he was posing as a brass blade while protecting Leeuwenhoek. So he thought they were purple. And then while quote-unquote protecting Leeuwenhoek, he kidnapped him and changed to his face. I see. Okay, where? Oh, there. Leeuwenhoek. Wait. He's faint. Is that the real one? You can run, but you cannot. Ha ha ha! If you thought you could outsprint this Manderville man, you were sorely mistaken. For pilfering a priceless blade, threatening a maiden's virtue, and untold crimes against the law-abiding citizens of Eosia, I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, hereby place you under arrest. Done in by a snipper, a fitting end for an ignoble thief. Let's see what lies behind the mask. Ugh. Where am I? Who are you? Ha! Playing the fool will avail you not. I suggest you come willingly. A gentleman is not given to violence, but should you attempt to resist, I disavow responsibility for any shattered skulls and broken bones. Wait! I remember now. I was on my way to meet with Miss Arabella when... Miss Arabella! I must find her at once! Ugh, my head. This is a real one. Is it? It would seem that this man wears no mask. This is a true Leeuwenhoek. I swear on my life that is so. I was en route to the estate in Wineport when one of the brass blades on patrol approached me. We exchanged greetings, and in the next instant, he turned on me. I fought desperately to defend myself, even managing to drive a kitchen knife into the man's right hand. In the end, though, he proved too strong for me. Now that you mention it, the impostor was wearing gloves. I knew there was something suspicious about him. Not sure he's surprisingly observant. There is still time before the banquet begins. Knowing our quarry, he has doubtless already assumed a new identity. You wear gloves too, don't tell me. See? And yet, he could not have foreseen this turn of events. It is unlikely that he had the time to thoroughly research his new target. Most importantly, we know now that the thief suffered a wound to his right hand. We need simply return to Costa del Sol and examine the hands of all present. You wear a glove too! An excellent plan, Inspector. While you do so, we shall accompany Leeuwenhoek back to the estate, that we might ensure Miss Arabella's safety. Oh no. Oh no. They follow us here. I found you, my little ones. Let me guess. You seethed with anger at those that took from you what was yours. Okay, not those over there just now. Then you will appear our goals are in accord. Make for Costa del Sol and await my orders. When the time is right, revenge will be yours. Okay, not those over there. The game is afoot, inspectors. Now, what mask shall I wear to the ball? What indeed? Okay. Okay, let's go back to Wineport. Oh, I was heading the wrong direction. Wineport is this way. The rain is so heavy. Terrible weather to be flying, really. I see the crystal. Oh, Arabella? Wait, Gugurebel is a human. I mean, Gugurebel is a Lalafell. Arabella is human. Let's take a sneak. Let's look at her. Oh, she is pretty. Hey, not bad, not bad. She is pretty. That's a very popular female face, actually. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's talk to her. Miss Arabella, what are you doing out here? You must return to the estate at once. Oh, Lewin, always the worrier. Your concern is touching, but I am a woman grown. Besides, I just wanted to see the flowers. Lovely though these flowers may be, they are as unsightly weeds when measured against your beauty. I am Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. Please, call me Hildy. The pleasure is mine, milord. Much have I heard of your deeds. Tell me, are these rumors of a many-faced thief true? I fear they are, Miss Arabella, but still your gentle heart. For as long as Hildibrand is on the case, the fiend shall not lay a twisted finger upon you. This I swear on the Manderville name. The gods smile on me indeed to send such a strong and handsome gentleman as my champion. And yet... You seem pensive, milady. Is something the matter? To tell the truth, this marriage has been arranged against my wishes. I do not love Vanes. Why, I have not even met him. He sent me this class as a betrothal gift, a treasure for my treasure. Wear it always, the message said. I do not care how beautiful it is. It might as well be a golden shackle. Miss Arabella, you must not say such things. An arranged marriage to a youth you have not even met? Unconscionable. Father says that this marriage must happen, that it is for the future of the family trade. Spoken like a troll, Oldan. But if I may be so bold, milady, would I be correct in assuming that you and your father are not related by blood? Yeah, I mean, he is a Lalafell after all. Quite so. Father found me amongst the beggars on Pearl Lane when I was just a babe. He took me in and raised me as his own. He took Lewin in as well, though as servant rather than son. You may think father a cold and miserly man, but to me, he's a man who gave me warmth and hope where I had none. I will learn to love Vanes if that will make father happy. You cannot be serious, Miss Arabella. You are a beautiful young woman with your whole life ahead of you. Surely you will not have to look far to find a gentleman with whom you would rather spend the rest of your days. If I have to spend another hour with you, I'm like to lose my wits. But anyway, we should return to Costa del Sol and see how the inspector's investigation fares. I, as well, must prepare for the banquet. Farewell, friends. Okay. What next, Hildibrand? A case of indecency. With a maiden's virtue hanging in the balance, Hildibrand would hasten back to Costa del Sol. We've not a moment to lose, friend. The time of our final confrontation with the field is nigh. Our foe has doubtless assumed a new identity. But have no fear. Upon our return to Costa del Sol, I shall employ the time-tested Manderville art of parley to cut through the fiend's flimsy facade. This is an art that will impart to you as well, friend, though there will be time enough for that once our foe is in shackles and Miss Arabella is safe. No doubt it shall prove as invaluable in your adventures as it has in my investigations, or failing that, serve to entertain you when you have nothing better to do. But I digress. A gentleman must away to Costa del Sol. The fair maiden's life hangs in the balance. Nashu, Miss Ellie, with me! Okay. I'm not bothered to fly back there, so let's just teleport. Okay. Just here. Inspector Briarden, I have seen to the maiden's safety. Miss Arabella will be along soon. How fares your investigation? I've canvassed the grounds, but none of the guests are concealing their hands. How can this be? The thief must be somewhere. Miss Arabella just left her estate, I hear. I suppose we'll find out soon enough if her beauty is truly a match for our own. Hee. There's no time. Without the thief in custody, we cannot risk allowing Miss Arabella to take the stage. But Inspector, Vanes and his family will not take kindly to his betrothed's absence. There's nothing of my concern. Besides, doubtless the inspector here will think of something. Me? What do you propose? You're the expert at creating diversions. Can't you just knock something over, blow something up, or the like, like you always do? Inspector Briarden, I knew the day would come that you recognize my many talents. Worry not about Master Baines. Yes, for the sake of the maiden, a gentleman will do what must needs be done. The poor salt lacks even the wits to know when he's being insulted. Now, to the task at hand. We must find a way to conceal Miss Arabella's true identity. Not far from here are the servants' quarters. There should be a change of clothes lying around. Perfect, Ryan. Find some suitably ordinary garb and deliver it to Miss Arabella outside the gates. I shall proceed with the investigation. Oh, so we dress her up as like a maid? So that she will not be kidnapped? And let a maid have her instead? I mean, have the maid be kidnapped. Has the Lapis Maiden arrived yet? I simply must look upon her beauty for myself. Servant's garb, you say? I much prefer what you're wearing. But we certainly have enough rags to go around. Here we go. Do with them as you will. Okay, what do I do now? Change into them? Oh no, change Arabella into them. Okay. Greetings, friend. Oh, what's this you have for me? Servant's garb. Sewn in a competent fashion by a reasonably talented tailor, using materials of a satisfactory quality. These garments have been kept in acceptable shape and more than likely commanded an average to fair price at market. Fair, fair. Servant's garb? But why? Miss Arabella, with the thief still at large, the risk of letting you be seen is too great. Change into those clothes and promise that you will not leave my sight. But the ceremony? Father will be furious, and Lord Vanes. We are dealing with a man who tried to blast me to the heavens, and almost succeeded. You cannot exercise enough caution. As for the ceremony, I have entrusted the matter to a certain gentleman. You need only concern yourself with your own safety. You should do as the inspector says, Miss Arabella. Your life is more important than this marriage, or whatever profits your father stands to gain from it. Lewan, if father heard you say such things, I should have said them long ago. By doing so, I have put your life in danger. But besides, we have not one, but two skilled inspectors on the case. It will not be long until the fiend is brought to justice. Very well. I shall retreat to the carriage. Pray wait for me here. Who will be wearing her dress then? Who will be impersonating her? Mashu? My apologies for the delay. What should I do with my banquet dress, Inspector? Ryan, bring Miss Arabella's dress to that bumbling inspector. I dare not speculate as to how he intends to see to his task, but I would imagine he requires all the help he can get. Now, let's return before the festivities begin. Is Hildibrand going to wear it? Oh no. Oh no. Here we go. Here we go. Ah, you returned. Me? I was in the act of formulating a master plan to distract Master Vanes at the ceremony. Is there aught I might do for you? Breathtaking dress. An expertly tailored dress certain to make eyes bulge and hearts stop. When Hildibrand wears it. Why, this is Miss Arabella's dress. I must admit to some confusion as to what to do with it, but worry not, I shall take it into safekeeping. And with that, I must attend to Master Vanes before the ceremony begins. Worry not, friend. I assure you that Inspector Briardian and I have the situation entirely under control. Why not find yourself a seat and enjoy the festivities? Okay, I shall take a seat then. Still rainy though. Ooh. This is terrible weather. Curses! How am I supposed to find my man with all these people milling about? Friends, family, business associates. It is an honor and a pleasure to welcome one and all to Costa del Sol for today's feast, co-hosted by the Bruguiere Consortium and the East Aldernate Trading Company. We trust that you've been enjoying the fine food, fine spirits, and profitable conversation. The Lapis Maiden, if even half the tales of her beauty are true, Vanes is the luckiest bastard in the realm. Delta Noto, Sanana, honoured guests, it's a great pleasure to announce the betrothal of my son, Vanes, future chair of the Bruguiere Consortium, to Arabella, daughter of Master Guguremu of the East Aldernate Trading Company. The couple will exchange their eternal vows here today, that the happiness that is theirs may usher in a new era of prosperity for one and all. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present my son's lovely bride, the Lapis Maiden, whose beauty minstrels will sing of for ages to come. Damn you, Hildibrand Manderville, you had one job. Oh. She's beautiful. Were the rabble expecting otherwise? She is my bride, after all. Oh no. Milady, they say your beauty transcends even the boundaries of time. When we are wed, you will want for nothing. Pray give your hand unto me. My sun and stars, yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. I'm yours and shall be forevermore. Oh no. What have you done with my bride, you cross-dressing deviant? Not quite what I had intended, but I suppose it serves our purpose. Fear not, ladies and gentlemen, for Miss Arabella is safe and sound. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, have but assumed the maiden's appearance to ensnare the vile fiend who would take aim at her life. The braids, my god. Why? The fiend who now lies defenselessly before me. The game is up, Veins, or shall I call you by another name, the thief of many faces? Me? The thief? Are you mad? Oh no. It appears that my masterful deductions have proved beyond the grasp of your mind. Very well. Allow me to elucidate. While there is not a soul in the realm who has not heard the tales of Miss Arabella's beauty, there are but 2 men here in Costa del Sol who had gazed upon her lovely visage before today, her father Guguyamu and her steward Lewenhart. As you yourself admitted on multiple occasions, Master Veins, you were to have your first glimpse of your bride-to-be today. Considered in this light, would you not say your reaction upon seeing my face was most unnatural? No, that was most natural. He knows. He knows you're not Arabella. Who else could see through my ingenious disguise? Who could know at a glance that I was not the fair maiden? None save you, ye of 1,000 faces. I think most people know you're not Arabella. And anyone else with half their wits about them? Oh no. But he's wearing gloves though. How dare you make a mockery of my wedding day? Guards, arrest that pervert at once! Lock him up in jail and throw away the key! Arabella, oh, thank the gods you're safe. Come with me quickly. There's a dangerous madman about. A glove on his right hand? Could it be? Is Hildibrand right? Hildibrand was right! Oh! The necklace! Ha 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 ha! The man is a fool, but it would have behooved you to listen to him. Alas, you did not, and what is yours is now mine. That's the thief! Stop wasting your time with the imbecile and arrest him! Oh no. Oh no! You came all this way for me? You love me? You really, really love me? They are traumatized. Nope, he's gone. The attention is most flattering, but I have taken what I came for, and now I must away, my lords, my ladies, till we meet again. I hear that the real Vanes was found bound and gagged in the storage room. Truly, Miss Arabella, I am sorry. Forward, milady. The banquet was more exciting than I ever could have hoped for. Vanes and his father were furious, of course, and our marriage has been called off. But perhaps it is for the best. I will find my own way to make father happy. By living my life as I would live it. It is you, Inspector Hildibrand, who taught me this lesson. Oh, he's so happy at least. For the love of the gods, somebody find him a change of clothes. But one thing still puzzles me. The thief's challenge said he would steal the Lapis Maiden's virtue, yet in the end, he took only her neckpiece. Now that you mention it, Master Guguremu told me about the clasp when it first arrived. Engraved with the mark of the Sun Goddess, it is one of the most treasured pieces from the Bruguiere collection, known by many as Azema's virtue. The Maiden's virtue indeed. When the next challenge comes, we must take extra care to read between the lines. Oh. Oh, they're waiting for the next card. Okay, okay. Because when the next challenge comes. Oh, it's coming. Oh, poor Onion Prince. Oh. Over here, Inspector, it says, made you look. Oh no. Oh no. The fiend plays us for fools. Give that to me at once, because he did got traumatized by Hildibrand in the dress, I suppose. So this is his payback. When next we meet, I shall come to claim the victor's spoils. Another riddle. If nothing else, it appears the thief has abandoned any foolish notions of my assassination. Still, we must ever be on guard. The fiend attempted murder once. He may very well do so again. I'm afraid that's Verily, Inspector, I must agree. One can never be too wary when dealing with a murderer. Hear me, man of 1,000 faces. You sealed your fate when you called me out by name. Mark my words, when next we meet, you will be mine. Yes, it was the Phantom Thief who was to blame for that bomb. Truly, verily, indubitably the Phantom Thief, most certainly. Ha 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 ha. Suddenly the weather is so nice now. Okay, is that it? Oh wait, there's more. Of course there's more. In the next episode, Harley minigame is now available. Entertain yourself as many a Manderville man has before you by opening the toy chest in any inn room. Ah. Okay, in the next episode, to the victor goes a priceless treasure, while the smile of a champion holds secrets untold. Are 8 legs better than 2? Can a Manderville man triumph over terrors and win the day? Coliseum Conundrum. Ah. The key to the next case is also the key to the storeroom. Be sure not to lose it. What? Wait, it's a real key and a figurative one at the same time? Is that even possible? I guess we'll find out next time. That was so random. Okay, that's it. Oh, there it is to start the next case. As usual, I will see you in the next episode, the next case. Goodbye. Bye bye.